my goodness, what a nightmare this was. Okay, I'll slide back so I'm not right up in y'all's face. Oh my goodness. We're missing a few. Isaac just walked in the house. Like this is, I just now saw him. And so he's back there playing with Judah and Levi. Just hit the mute button.
I got it.
They're calling for 2 to 4 inches in Ohio. Oh my goodness. They said we might get a little something, but y'all, we're gonna try to do our best. We have the 2 grandbabies here tonight, so we're gonna try our best to do this. Look who it is.
Isaac and Caroline and Jess.
Jamie is he's on call, and so he's running a call. So but we don't know what the tonight's gonna look like with the 2 little ones here. And it never knows how Isaac's gonna behave. So, can y'all see them okay, or do I need to tilt the camera a little more?
No, they're fine.
Are they fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Caroline, kill the hallway light.
Did that help or make it worse?
Makes it better.
Makes it better. Okay. So hey everybody, I wanted tonight to be not to celebrate my channel or anything. I want to celebrate you guys, the 80,000 subscribers, and tell you how much we love you and appreciate you. And so we just want to celebrate you. God has definitely blessed my channel, and He's blessed my channel with you guys. So
tell them to drop in the chat where you guys are watching from, so we can kind of see all over the United States where you guys are watching from. It's a little light right now. There's only about 160 people watching.
Well, it is a Friday night.
It is a Friday night.
And that's not our normal.
And it's prime time. It's 8 o'clock. So we may be a little light tonight. I don't know. Last time we were about 600 people live. And so we'll see what happens tonight. So, all right, Arkansas, South Carolina, Texas, Cleveland, California, Richland, North Carolina, Central New York, Arkansas, Michigan, South Carolina, Mississippi, Florida, Nebraska.
Did I see Darlene?
Michigan, Boston, Goldsboro.
I think I saw Darlene
from
over there.
Fairfax, Youngsville, Goodyear, Florida, Tennessee, South Carolina, Lexington, North Carolina.
I have to
Rome,
slide up
Georgia.
so I can see you guys.
She can't see. Clay, Kentucky, Phoenix, Arizona, South Carolina, Rio Rancho, New Mexico, Zanesville, Ohio. Hey, I used to have some friends in Zanesville, Ohio. Brian and
Hey.
no, Carol Smithman's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name?
Kelly.
Just let Kelly.
Kelly.
Just lift us.
So, all right.
Judah's here. He's actually watching a movie back
Mebane,
in my bed.
I see Mebane, North Carolina. Got some family living
That's
in
close
Mebane.
to your hometown.
Yep, Greenville, West Virginia, Smithville, Virginia. So a lot of you guys.
A lot, all over.
Everywhere. All right,
Thank
Mom.
you guys so much. So,
Tell them about that grit casserole this week.
oh my goodness, did y'all see the grits casserole? It was so good. It was really rich, but it was so good.
And to me,
Oh, thank you, Patricia.
in my opinion, the grit casserole was better when it was served warm.
Yeah, it was because I did it early in the day and then I reheated it, and it wasn't as good when we reheated
It
it.
was cheesier. when
Yeah,
it was warm.
the cheese was gooier when I had it nice and hot right out of the oven. So, made the cheesecake. Oh, was it good? I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Isaac has missed all of this. I haven't seen him since Valentine's Day weekend.
I haven't had any good home cooking.
No home cooking, he said. He's not going to get any this weekend either. Tomorrow, I'm going to be cleaning my house. I think Judy Bug's going to spend the night, and I need to tell Caroline we're sending him home first thing in the morning so I can clean. There's old school soul food. Yay!
What's up, my man?
Yay! He's got a great channel. He's been where I am. He's already been where I am, and he's surpassed it. So
Yeah.
And my friend Darlene, she's gonna be here soon. We're just gonna pray her channel grows. So if y'all haven't checked out Super at 60, go check her out. She's a good friend of ours. She and I have an exciting collab coming up next month.
Tell them about it.
We're super excited. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell who it is yet, but we're in collab with a Darlene. If it's okay for me to tell it, I will.
Tell her just drop in the comments.
Put it in the comment if I can tell it. But it's a large channel that we're doing a collab with in April, and it's going to be Easter dessert type stuff. So, also, I've got a really, y'all love my Caroline's. I think Caroline's tired. She's rubbing her face over there.
Sorry.
We've done a lot of mother-daughter videos, and y'all love those, and you've asked for more of them, and we're definitely going to do more. But several of you have asked for a Leslie and son video, and we actually have that coming up really soon. And Isaac is really excited about it. Is that my Judabug? Look at there.
Say hey.
There he is. Can you say hey?
Say hey, everyone. Okay, here.
Isaac, I've come over here. I was just telling him about our video we've got coming up.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. Did you tell him what it is?
I haven't told him what it is, but it's something right up his alley.
There's something I've bought before.
It's something this company reached out to me and said, would you just try it? And I said, yes, because I know my son will want to try it with me. So it's going to be a mother-son, Leslie and Isaac video.
All right.
So I can't read any comments, Dad. So
Made your yeast rolls tonight. They were delicious.
I've been wanting to make some, but I eat them all. That's the bad part. And did you make the cinnamon sugar honey butter? Oh my goodness.
Carrie Gould says, since I'm homebound, I'm confined to a wheelchair. I miss my home church so much, but Browers Wesleyan really helped me feel like that I'm in church. I love the Farming Pastor's Life channel and recipes.
Thank you so much. And I'm so glad that we and our church can be an encouragement to you.
Is that it? Okay, all right.
Judah is waving his heart out at you guys.
So,
And Levi's over there riding the horse. Cookbook. I knew it would come up. I had several good days, 2 or 3 good days of really working on it. Greg, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. But I haven't had any days to work on it lately. So it's coming, but slowly.
Everybody's waving back at you.
Everybody's waving back at you, buddy.
They're waving back at you. Say hello.
Hello.
Hey, can you tell them? Say, and remember.
Loud.
Please someone else. You can write anything.
There you go. He surprised us with that the other day. I think it was the cheesecake video.
Because we didn't teach him.
We never have asked him. I mean, we've maybe said you can fry anything, but to say the whole thing, we were ending it, and he just piped up and said it. So it was so good. Y'all are so sweet for congratulating me, but it's you guys, and we just really appreciate all of you so very much. It's a way that we can share. I can share my love of cooking. I can share our farm. I can share our life. I can share our family, and the love of Jesus, most importantly, and that's what we want you to see. Mary, you were so sweet. Thank you so much. Judah Beg is so cute. He is a mess.
Rock.
Somebody's requesting the phone to the church.
You're better off to send a message through Facebook Messenger because we don't have a full-time secretary there. So if you want the church to get a message, send it to the Browers Wesleyan Facebook page through Messenger, and that'll be the best way to get a response.
He checks the Facebook. We have a secretary. We have 2 or 3 monitors on the Facebook, but we don't have anybody who's at the church, and so yeah, it's hard to contact us by phone.
So tell them a little bit what you got coming up in your cookbook. What have you done so far?
Well, I've just, as recipes, like I think of them, I just start writing them down as far as the ones that we use. I'm doing, in my cookbook, I'm just doing our favorite recipes, no matter where it came from or whose it is or whatever. And I'm putting little stories on there about the recipe. Like if it's, you know, if there's something cute that came with it, or if we got it. Let's see, some of the things we've done, we've acquired from bed and breakfast, and so I'll give a little story and a disclaimer who it's from, where it came from, and why it's one of our family's favorite recipes. Glenn, thank you so much.
Hey,
Y'all are awesome.
Laura, you just made a comment about Isaac. He'll be finishing, if all goes well, May the 1st. He'll be graduating with his bachelor's degree in agribusiness, and so he has enjoyed his stay down there in Mount Olive and Wayne County. So
they're drinking my coffee.
yeah,
I don't know that that's a wise thing.
we don't.
They're spending that so
Did you say they?
No,
They?
no, nothing. Judah.
they
No. Y'all gonna see a family dispute
Y'all gonna
right
see a
live.
fuss here in a minute.
Live. All right, tell them what recipes you got coming up.
Wait a minute. Well, I've got mine and Isaac's video coming up. Oh goodness, I don't know. Now you put me on the
Do you
spot.
think Lee Shell will come back and do the carrot cake?
I can definitely try. Everybody's, and I think it was a hit. I didn't taste it. Did you taste it? It was
Of course, I was on
good.
the video.
No, the carrot.
Oh
the
yes,
carrot
no,
cake.
I did the yeah. I thought you meant yeah. I did the carrot cake too.
So I did not taste it. So but everybody's requested it, and it was so cool. It had the bottom was the carrot cake. Here, you can take my coffee with you. He can have it. The bottom was the carrot cake. Then it was the cheesecake portion, and then there was a pineapple icing on top. So it was really good. Somebody asked about a chicken pot pie, and I didn't get all of it. Do you see it? It may not have come up yet.
I don't see it.
I didn't get all the. Isaac and Caroline are color coordinated. I hadn't even seen. If you find the chicken pot pie one, you scroll back up. I think they were
Hey
asking me
Leslie,
to do it.
do another video on that chicken pot pie that you made with the frozen pie crust. One you crunched up on top.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's my family's favorite, and there is nothing homemade about it.
That was Darlene at Super 60.
Oh, okay. There is nothing homemade about that recipe. I mean, it's just a dump from cans and packets, but it's so good. It's so good.
Carrie made the pesto chicken. Said it
Isn't
was
that
good.
good? That is so good. We didn't have any leftovers.
Nope, we didn't.
Like,
You know why we didn't have leftovers? Because they were parakeet chicken breast.
They were huge chicken
They were
breasts that
parakeet
I
breasts.
cut in half.
They were this big.
Because I cut them in half. I've gotten so many compliments on the intro.
The new intro.
The new intro. And yes, the chocolate cake in there is the $500 chocolate cake. So if you Google the Farm and Pastor's Wife $500 chocolate cake, actually if you just put chocolate cake, it comes up, but there's several chocolate cakes, but it's the $500 one. And in that video, I tell the story why it's called a $500 cake.
Somebody asked, what's Caroline do for a living?
Caroline works for DSS.
Yep, she works for DSS. Somebody asked if you're ever going to try an air fryer.
I actually have an air fryer.
And you did a video.
And I've actually had 2 air fryers, and I've done videos on them. I've done videos on my Kasori, which is the basket type that you pull out, and then I have like the oven one,
I'm sold now.
air fryer that I wheeled He
The
inherited.
Kasori?
The
No,
the
the
Wista.
Wista. Yeah.
It's
And
just
there's
funny.
videos on both of those.
We're just laughing because Isaac had two counterparts back there. Now he's by himself.
Yeah. He got left alone.
Yeah.
But we knew with the boys, there was no telling what tonight would be like.
Is the house warming tomorrow? No, Patricia, that was last Sunday.
Last Sunday.
It went great. And,
It was wonderful.
some have asked about doing a video of Caroline's house, and I'll just share this with you. We got some recommendations, maybe not to do a final video of the inside, so we hadn't really done anything. That may be up and coming in a few weeks.
Yeah,
So we'll
I have
see.
no problem
Yeah.
showing their house.
What is DSS? Department of
Social
Social
Services.
Services. So that's what she does for a living. What city and state is your church in?
Asheboro, North Carolina.
What name is it?
Browers Wesleyan Church. That's Browers. Browers Wesleyan Church. Oh, I know. The Instapot.
Oh, old school soul food.
Yeah.
Do
you use it?
one? Yeah, do you use one?
I have one. Well, I don't have one. I bought Caroline one for Christmas one year, and she didn't use it, so it intimidated her. So she gave it to me, and I have used it very little because I'm just connected so strongly to my crock pot.
He says yes, they're awesome.
And I have made mashed potatoes in them, and I think that's wonderful. What else have I made in it? I've boiled eggs, boiled eggs in it.
Doris says she loves seeing Isaac and Judah's relationship. Judah loves his Uncle Isaac.
Yes, and Isaac loves his two little nephews. Let me tell you,
Boys, I love
he'll call and say, "I miss them so much."
Tammy C says that she thinks you deserve another shopping trip.
Hey, I'm with you, girl. Look, he's shaking his head no.
I'm still recovering from the last one.
But yeah, I think I do too.
It's a crock pot too, old school says.
Yeah, and you can on the Instapot. There's like a slow cooker selection.
I'll tell you
Oh,
what
no.
I've been loving lately is
Be-
the air fryer.
Be loud.
Yeah, she had your oven air fries, right?
Mhm.
Her oven has an air fryer built into it, and several of you have followed me talking about the microwave, and that I wanted what was I saying? Oh, the microwave. And I wanted one that air fried and that was the convection oven. I just went back with a regular old microwave because I have an air fryer and I have an oven, and I just went back with a regular old microwave. So yeah. Jessica and I were at Sam's, and we got the one, and it was so small. I mean, Bryant was all for that one until we got it in, and it was so small inside. So I hadn't taken it back yet, but it's packed up, ready to go back, and Bryant went and bought a regular one.
Yep.
And it's so quiet, I don't even know it's running. Oh, a lot of people pressure cook their greens, and I haven't. I've never pressure cooked my greens, but I know a lot of people do.
Yep. Angela Hill wants to know if we could show our chicken kitchen video.
Well, we don't actually show inside what we're doing. A lot of times I'll take you there and show you the trucks coming in and stuff. One, because we're not allowed to, because the company won't allow us, because those are not technically our chickens. Two, we're so busy on catch night. The only time we have time to film is when we come out and taking a break. And I mean, it's go, break. Go, break. And so, I mean, it's fast paced, and so yeah. Anyway.
All right. I will say though, the air
Plus, I'm not taking my phone in there.
Yeah, tell them how the air fryer that we use, the Kasori, how it really crisp.
Oh my goodness, I love my air fryer, my Kasori, and it's like I said, it's the basket type that you pull out. I like any leftover, it just crisp it back up. Leftover pizza tastes like it's fresh from the pizza place, and I just love it.
Leftover
And
fried fish.
we've started doing steaks in there, like and it is so good. So
I did
good.
pork chops in my oven for everybody. That
Yep,
was my-
she air fried in her oven air fryer. She did pork chops and they were delicious. So yep. This is a eating machine back here.
Do you have any canning videos? Don't you have
Yes,
some?
yes. There are canning videos. They're old.
You have to go back.
You'll have to go back. You may have to just search how to can green beans. I think I've done green beans. I've done salsa.
The easiest thing is to go to the channel and then click the video button, and it brings up all her videos.
And you just scroll down, and it's
But it's pretty far down because I
Yeah.
went and looked at them for my aunt, and they're pretty far down.
yeah.
So if you do the search button and type it in, it's probably easier.
And
for
the
you.
reason they're old is because I haven't had a good garden in the last 2 or 3 years. Last year it was a fiasco, and the year before it was a fiasco. So
Old School wants to know if any of the chicken ever gets loose and have to be chased down.
yes,
On time.
Yes. And the
Yes.
hardest thing you ever do is catching one chicken in a chicken house that big.
yeah. When you got one running around in a 600-foot long chicken house, yes. And ours are organic, and they are allowed to go outside. And some they don't usually go outside, but occasionally you'll have one or two that goes out, and then they're outside, and then you got to chase them down and to get them in for the night. So it's
Yeah.
he's sharing a cracker with you.
Instead of referring to Old School, I'm probably gonna just call him Chef Jeffrey. How's that?
There you go. Because he has trouble saying it.
I had trouble saying Old School soul food. So. All right, guys. Any questions for anybody? We're all fair game tonight. Jessica, Isaac, Caroline, Leslie, myself, Levi.
Levi's feeding Papa Ritz crackers.
Outside.
Chef Jeffrey, it is hilarious when we have to do that.
Y'all, one time it was so funny. Isaac was with us. Bryant had on like a face mask. I don't even know why you had it on. But anyway, he was chasing a chicken, and he didn't look, and he ran into a bunch of metal stands, and it hit him right in the face, and he fell. It was hilarious.
Knocked him out.
Diane, our chickens are organic with outside access, so if they choose to go outside, they can. They're considered free range. Okay, Angela wants to know, Isaac, what are you majoring in school?
Agribusiness.
A little louder, one more time.
Agribusiness.
All right. How long have Isaac and Jessica been dating?
It's about 3.5 years. I have to do the math in my head.
3.5 years.
3 years, 6 months, 2 days, 18 hours. Do you have a fence around your house where they can go out? Yes, Angela. Yes.
Yes.
I'm kind of afraid to use an Instapot. Me too.
Me
Liz, when is Jessica and Isaac getting married?
Yeah, we don't want to know that.
That's up for discussion, so we'll see. We got to get him graduated first.
Exactly.
What is Levi's favorite food? Tonight is
Right now it's Ritz crackers.
Ritz crackers.
Anything you give him, but he loves mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Him and Judah both love mac and cheese, and they like the kind that comes in the little cup that you just add water to.
Okay, I'd love to see Leslie make a recipe of red eye gravy.
Oh yeah,
That'd be good.
with coffee. Did you make it with coffee?
All right. How long has Bryant been preaching? My first sermon was April of 1999.
21 years.
So that'd be 23 years.
23 years. I can't count.
She did not major in mac.
Well, I was thinking 15 years at our first pastorate, and
Bryant, what is your favorite thing for Leslie to fix? Tell her, Mom.
cube steak and gravy.
Cube steak, gravy, cream potatoes, and her fried cabbage.
Yeah.
Fried cabbage is awful.
And that's probably my least favorite thing to cook.
Does Jessica cook some of your recipes or just come to your house and eat?
Let me tell you, there's a funny story on this. Let-
most of the time I come eat, but I share the recipes with my grandma and my great aunt and my mom, and we make them together. But this one story she's about to tell, I'll never make it again.
Okay. Jessica got a new job, and she applied for this new job, and she got it contingent on her drug screening. Well, she came over to our house that night, and I had made poppy seed chicken. And in case you didn't know, in poppy seed there's a little bit of opium in poppy seed. So I was like, oh no, she ate poppy seed chicken at my house, but it's okay. It was just a little helping because she came in late. There wasn't much left. It was a little helping. She'll be fine.
I had no idea about this either.
But then I found out she went home and made it and they ate it again at home. And so I'm like, oh no, she's not gonna pass her drug screening. But she did.
Barbara asked, why does your closed caption not work? Barbara, that is something I think you have to set up on your end of YouTube. Isaac, that's a question for you.
Or
on the videos or the live?
The closed caption. Is
On
it
the live or her actual videos?
Barbara on the live or the video?
I don't know because I haven't found a place to turn them on.
On the videos, they're auto-generated unless somebody goes in there and actually types out what she's saying. And so if somebody wants to do that for her, then they're not going to match up with what she says.
Just Beth wants to know if everybody can share their current version of the Bible. I preach from the New American Standard. I also preach from King James. Those are my two go-tos. The New American Standard is pretty close to the Greek, so that's why I stick with it.
Did they ask everybody or just you?
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody.
Well, I like the NIV. I like the KJV too, and sometimes I like to even reference the Message. I think the Message is kind of funny. We were in church Sunday, right? And you were preaching about Peter asking Jesus a question. Well, in the Message, it said it was funny how you could read it and you could totally see it happening that way. So I don't recommend it for like actual study, but to just go back and forth and read it with another version, another translation, I think is.
I got a large print Bible this year, and it is NIV, but I really enjoy the New American Standard because I feel like it's very accurate to the Greek and Hebrew, along with the English Standard Version. And I love to memorize. When I'm memorizing scripture, I love to memorize the King James just because I was raised in Christian schools and it just makes it easier for me. But the English Standard Version and New American Standard are pretty the most accurate to the actual Greek and Hebrew.
Okay, somebody asked Caroline, what does Jamie do when he's on call?
Well, he's working on gas pumps that go down or not working. They're usually the more important calls, like the emergency calls. So, like if a whole gas station is down or they've only got 2 pumps and 1 pump is down, he goes and fixes that.
Okay. Somebody asked about the ESV. I don't have an ESV, but I've actually read some ESV stuff, and it's pretty good.
I use it on my app on my phone. I have it like on Wednesday nights. He'll ask me to read a scripture in the Bible at church, and I'll just pull it up there. And
somebody asked, have we ever vacationed in Hilton Head?
Yes, I have.
Caroline has. We've been through it heading to Florida. We've been to Florida 3 times, twice, 3 times.
I don't know.
If you'd like to pay for the trip, we will definitely.
No, we've been to Florida 4 times.
I
Hilton Head is not in Florida.
We go through
it.
there.
Oh, I
We go
was
through
like,
there.
wait a minute.
Yeah, we go through there. Hey, Chef Jeffrey has a question, Caroline. You ready?
What?
Does Jamie ever talk? That's good.
Believe it or not, he is the more social of the 2 of us once you get to know him.
You got to talk about NASCAR
Football.
or football.
Yeah, or gas pumps.
Or gas pumps.
Yeah.
NASCAR not so much here lately.
But yeah, he's very quiet. He really is.
He is very quiet, Chef Jeffrey. He is. So, and what's the favorite thing for you to make for Jamie? What's he like the most?
For me to make?
Yeah.
Strawberry cake.
Strawberry cake. Yeah.
And
Salmon patties. Is that it?
yeah.
Or sauerkraut and weenies.
Yeah, he likes it.
He likes sauerkraut and
But he
weenies
don't
too.
like fancy sauerkraut wings. He just likes regular.
What's fancy sauerkraut wings?
The ones with the potatoes and stuff that you made.
Oh, the casserole. Yeah. He wants just plain.
sauerkraut wings.
All right, have you ever vacationed in California?
No, that's somewhere I've never been.
Not yet. Can we come stay at your house? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I have never been to California. I think the furthest west I've been is Texas.
I've been to Arizona.
Yep. Jamie's sister lives in Arizona and was married in Arizona, so they went out there. But Jamie, that's saying
Mommy.
Jamie's mama is a big,
big
talker. Cindy is funny. She's funny. We were actually, for those of you who don't know, Brent and Cindy, Jamie's mom and dad, we were their pastor for 15 years. And so.
Jamie knows he's being videoed.
I saw everybody. Okay. I have to make a strawberry cake every time we have a get together.
Is our farm being affected by avian flu?
Not yet, and we pray that it doesn't, because if our farm gets affected by AI, they will have to euthanize every bird on our farm. We will have to clean out to the ground. It will have to be disinfected. It is a very serious thing. And those farms that are affected by avian flu, if they don't have the right loss of income insurance, it will cost them a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money.
We're under like an alert, like, to watch and be extra careful and everything. So I think the high alert is going to be lifted, or supposed to be lifted
It's
later
not.
this month.
They just found some more cases in Delmarva,
Oh.
in
So it's going to be extended.
on the Delmarva Peninsula. So
Yeah.
anyway.
I know the zoo, the North Carolina Zoo, is just adjacent to our house. I mean, it's just
We can
right
hear the
there.
lions.
We can hear the lions from our house, and their aviary, or they're taking precautions, is what I'm saying. I don't know what
Angela
kind.
Clark says they're under code alert right now. Angela is a chicken farmer down in Alabama, and she's on here as well tonight. So. Okay. Luann says that she feels you're, not only are they informative, your videos, but they're entertaining. Yes, they are. But I feel that the sweetness and kindness that she feels the sweetness and kindness that you generate.
Oh, thank you.
Barbara
That's
asks,
so
how many
sweet.
times a year do we catch chickens? Sometimes four times a year, sometimes 5 times
Yeah.
a year.
4 to 5 times a year.
Yeah.
And it's a long night. Somebody asked me, I don't know when it was or where it was, they asked, why do they always catch at night? Well, they don't. I mean, they don't always catch at night, but keep in mind, we have 6 houses, and one house takes 2 hours to catch. So last night they started at 1 a.m. and then they caught all day long today till about what? 3 or 4. So it was actually during the day, but they started in the middle of the night. So it's an all-nighter usually for us. Either way, if they start in the day, they end up in the middle of the night, or if they start in the middle of the night, they end up during the day. So
Joan wants to know if you have any plans investing in a camera or a ring light. She has a ring light.
I have a ring light, but I don't like it because I do wear glasses, and even though I've got the anti-glare, you still see that ring. I've thought about. I just talked to him tonight about getting a soft box light. And no, I probably won't use a camera. I'm always going to use my phone. Reason being, no, I'm not like opposed to using a camera.
Convenience.
It's convenient, and it's the only thing I know how to do. Like I have no idea how to even put videos onto a laptop, so I have to do everything from my phone.
Lisa asked, do the chickens have to be caught by hand?
Yes,
Every single one of them.
every single chicken.
Now,
We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't. do
They
that.
send a crew in to catch the chickens.
Yeah. Now, there's some integrators. I think Tyson has a new machine that will catch the chickens. But our integrator, 7 or 8 guys come in and they catch them all by hand, and they put them in cages and take them to the processing plant. So
He said cages, but they're more like crates.
Yep. Angela Clark says theirs go out Sunday and Monday. So hope you guys do well and finish good.
It's so funny. It's a hard day. It's a hard day's work or night's work, but it's one you're kind of excited about because you know you're fixing to get a little bit of a reprieve, a little bit of a break, and of course that's when his hard work starts: the cleaning out, and the crusting, and all that good stuff.
So, okay, guys, we've been on for about 40 minutes. As you all know, we always like to keep these to about an hour because your time is important. We don't want to take all your time up. So,
And Isaac and Jessica have not seen each other since Valentine's Day, so I know they probably want to get out on them sometime. And Caroline has boys to tend to, so
I'm good.
she's good, she said.
when you catch chickens, do you wear baseball mitts?
No, I just wear gloves.
Are you going to take a vacation since you're out of birds? We may take a couple of days and hit somewhere. We don't know yet.
Probably just day trips, or maybe just like one overnighter or something like that. It's kind of a busy time for us because he's got a sportsman day planned for the church here at the farm. We've started the Bible study on Sunday nights here in our home.
At the house.
So there's several things we've got going on. I've got a catering event in April, 1st of April.
Somebody asked how long we're going to be out of birds.
28 to 30 days.
28 to 38 days. 28 to 30 days. Somebody also asked, how can they watch our church services? We'll share it for you again. Here we go.
Over on Facebook. We don't do it on YouTube yet, but on Facebook, if you go to Browers Wesleyan Church, every Sunday at 10 a.m., we're on live. And then if you miss it, you can always go back and look at previous videos, previous services. Last Sunday was an amazing service. It was a great service.
Gail, the only thing about us doing a staycation, tell them why it's hard for us to do a
Because
staycation.
he won't
sit down and relax.
Yeah.
Can you hear? He don't disconnect,
There's always something to do.
especially on a farm. There's
a
always.
fence to fix, a field to fix.
But I think a
trees to cut.
staycation, she's meaning like go to Carowinds for the day,
Oh, okay.
or go drive to Pigeon Forge for the day and come back.
Another thing is even when we're on vacation, he doesn't like to just chill. We gotta go do something. We gotta be on the move. So
He's a go-getter.
he's the Energizer Bunny.
Pat, yes, we're going to do a garden again this year.
Trying.
We're gonna attempt it.
Yep.
Last year it was a fiasco, but anyway.
I have a flower garden.
What do you mean by catching chickens?
Jessica helps. I mean, she's our garden person. She'll come and pick beans when we're going on vacation or can't.
Somebody asked if you have any plans for a YouTube Bible study class.
I don't know.
No,
I don't
she doesn't
know.
have plans.
No,
but
I
she
don't have
could.
plans.
She don't have
But that's an
plans.
idea. Did you say somebody asked what we mean by catching chickens?
Yes.
Well, we raise the chickens from biddies till they're old enough to go to the process and plant. And they send a crew in to come get all the chickens. And so they have to catch them to take them. So that's what we mean by catching chickens. They're leaving our farm and heading to a Costco near you.
Kristen asked, anyway, when we do our church services, can we put our lyrics on our live feed? There is the software that we currently use
Does not have that option.
does not have that option, but we're looking into another software that does, and that potentially may happen. So
Yeah, the one that does is called Pro Presenter, and that's not what we use right now, but that it may be in the upcoming future.
okay, looks like they said they'd love a Bible study.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We'll see. And I've done them over on Facebook, on the Farm and Pastor's Wife Facebook. I have done them before. Joke of the night. I see a joke, Daddy.
Yeah. How do you make a tissue dance?
You put a little
Put
boogie
a
in
little
it.
boogie in it. Yep. Papa. Are your chickens Cornish crosses? No. These These birds today, I got my first weights, and they're going about 7 pounds, so which is a good size. That's an average chicken right now. So
She's right there.
okay, all right, everybody.
And I think the Cornish crosses are more your yard chickens, right? Not your commercial type.
Yeah, usually your commercial type are your Ross birds or your Cobb birds. So, hey, here, let me ask you a question. Do you remember what you started this year out? How many subscribers? Do you
No,
remember?
I have no idea. I figured you would know.
How long is it going to take you to get to 100,000? What do you guys think? When will she hit 100,000 subscribers? I've got a guess. I think it's going to happen around September of this year.
September.
I think September. Y'all mark this on your calendars. Brian said September the 15th, she will hit 100,000 subscribers.
Do we like to eat chicken? Yes. I have not had an aversion to chicken yet. The young fellow we have hired, he was telling us that for a long time he didn't like chicken, but it wasn't because he was working on a farm. It was because the farm he was working on before us, they fed him, obviously, and they fed him chicken every single day, and he just got overdone on chicken, but not because it was, he worked on the farm. But no, I still eat chicken, love it. Love it, love it. And somebody asked if our Bible study that we mentioned in church Sunday, the one here in the home, was it going to be videoed?
No.
No.
And the only reason because it's our community group, and not everybody's kind of keen to being out there on Facebook, and we don't ever want anybody at church to think that we share stuff like that for personal gain or anything.
Oh, somebody's not aggressive, but what's the word?
They said by May 20.
By May.
May 22. Now that is pretty aggressive. No, that's aggressive.
Is it
Yeah. Is Wesleyan similar to Methodist? Okay, let me answer it this way.
Uh-oh.
From the theological standpoint, yes. Okay? But the United Methodist over the past few years, not all the churches, but a lot of the churches have become liberal. And have left some of the original theological and doctrinal stances. And so the Wesleyans are pretty conservative. And so that's where they make difference. How'd your green stalk planter turn out?
It did great until I neglected to water it once in a while. But it did great. And my greens came up and they were beautiful. But then they bit the dust because I failed. The green stalk is wonderful, and we're gonna try it again this year. We're gonna do strawberries. I got a growling monster coming here, but yeah, it was my fault. We moved the water hose. I think we did. I'm not sure why we moved the water hose to the chicken stew or something. Anyway, and I just never went back and got it. And yeah.
Hey,
I want it.
pronounce that.
Jeannie or Jean?
Okay, Jeannie, you're right. It was right around Christmas when she hit the 70,000.
70 is when I did the cake.
That was right around Christmas, wasn't it?
No, I don't know.
That was right
Or
around
was it
Christmas.
50?
No, that was right around Christmas.
No,
You
it
hit
was-
70
It was 70 for the
Okay.
cake.
for the cake. Yeah, and so 3 months is 10,000. So she's got 20 more thousand to go. So that's 6 months. It's March, April, May, June, July, August, September. I may be right. So we'll see. All right, same with Lutheran. We left a church because they became liberal. So anyway, hey, you guys ask often, what's the greatest thing you can do? Tell them what the greatest thing they can do for you.
Share my videos.
Yeah, post it on your Facebook page.
Just share on whatever social media platform you have. Tell your family, friends, hey, check this girl out. But yeah, just sharing my videos and getting them out there.
Do you ever make your pound cake with cake flour?
I never use cake flour. I'm not opposed to it at all, but I never use it just because I have self-rising flour, I have all-purpose flour, I have bread flour, I have my Southern biscuit mix Formula L. and it would just be one more tub of flour. So no, I always use regular flour, and I don't even sift it.
Hey,
And that's what cake flour is. It's just extra sifted and fine,
Airy.
and yeah. And I don't even sift my flour. I just take a double whisk and run through it. So.
we've got a viewer that came on. She's from Wisconsin. They're egg farmers. Are you? Let me ask you, Christine. Are you table egg farmers or you hatching egg farmers? So totally get that you've got pullets and all that. That's a crazy situation. Their side of farming is egg farming. To me, is the hardest poultry farming there is. So, all right,
But that's not pullets.
they get pullets.
Oh, they get pullets and raise them.
at,
Well,
at
okay.
23
I got you.
at 23 weeks, and they start laying about 25, 26 weeks old.
There's so many different kinds of chicken farming. There's, you've got your layers that lay eggs. Well, then you got your layers that lay eggs for hatcheries. And then you've got layers that lay their eggs for grocery store eggs. You've got pullet farms. Ours is a broilers, which means we're raising meat chickens. So it's
Somebody asked, what religion are we?
Christian.
We are Christian. Okay.
We are Christian, and then the denomination is Wesleyan.
Okay. Brian needs to do some grilling tips for summer.
Yeah. And he's got a Blackstone, is it Blackstone? That he loves, and we do Japanese on it all the time.
You're always welcome here in Australia. That would be
I
cool.
would love to go to Australia.
That would be cool.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Australia.
Yes, I would love it.
That would be really good.
I would love it.
All right, they're table eggs, cage-free, free-range, humane certified.
Yeah.
So how many birds do you have per house? Here in North Carolina, the average 500-foot layer house for table eggs has about 12,000 birds. So I'm just curious how many birds you have there. So Allison says you guys are great. I love watching your church service on Facebook. Thank you for watching. Hey, something exciting. We're looking at building a new sanctuary at Browers, and so you guys will hear more about that as we talk about that a little more. And you guys will see some links. If some of you guys ever want to financially support that endeavor, I'll share some of those links as well with you guys. Chef Jeffrey says those Blackstones are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we like it.
Yep.
Caroline, her favorite thing for Pop to do is to do Japanese on the Blackstone.
Yep.
Yep, she loves that.
Have
All right.
fried rice.
Any questions for Isaac, Caroline, Jessica?
Got about 7 more minutes.
And then we'll
How many
pray.
viewers we have?
About 491 people watching, so it actually 492 picked
Bill's
up.
500 while ago.
Yep, so a good showing for a Friday evening impromptu, so really good.
Yeah, this was not planned. Well, I mean, it was planned, but we didn't know when it would happen. And Jessica was off. Isaac was in town.
This is somewhere that she would love to go. Scotland.
Oh, yes.
She would love to go to Scotland.
I think my family lineage is Scottish.
I don't know.
My mama always said Scotch Irish, but then I've also heard that's not a thing. So I don't know. But I know our family had its own tartan. And
Wow.
so, yeah.
They have 21,000 birds per house. At peak, they have 19,500 eggs a day. Wow.
That's a bunch of eggs.
That's a bunch of eggs.
Jessica, a question for Jessica.
Oh.
What is it?
How do you like your whale? Oh, that was Caroline. The whale that they were drilling, that was for Caroline. Or that they never, we couldn't get drilled.
We got drilled.
All right, how did Isaac and Jessica meet?
High school.
Went to the same high school, and she was the first person that spoke to him. He was new.
I was the new kid.
He was the new kid in the 11th grade because we moved to Asheboro then. And she was the first person that spoke to him. And
He walked in with a Bojangles bag, and I knew he had to be my friend.
she knew she liked him when he came in with the Bojangles.
Caroline, are you done having children?
For now.
for now.
They also
I make no promises. We can't afford anymore. So yeah, we need to be done.
How does Caroline like living right beside her mom and dad?
Oh, I love it. I can just send my boys out the door and they walk over here. It's nice.
Okay.
They asked how you were feeling, Caroline, too.
Oh, good. I have, it comes and goes with my face, but so far it's been good.
For those of you that don't know, Caroline was diagnosed with trigeminal neuralgia, and she had a really hard time, and she still has flare-ups. But we did find out that it is somehow connected to her maxillary sinus. And when it gets inflamed, swollen, or whatever, it presses on the nerve, the trigeminal nerve, and causes her excruciating pain.
But it was so much better than what it could have been.
Somebody said, could we share our testimony sometime? We'll do that next time. We'll do it.
Somebody wants to know how old Jessica was when you married.
We're not married.
I think she's gonna be about 30. Okay.
That's where I was.
Somebody asked if they're
Yeah.
when they're getting married. We're waiting on the Lord to work that out. So anyway, it's coming.
Yeah, they
So-
asked where you work, Jess.
Oh, I work.
With me.
She works at DSS.
I work at 2 jobs now. I work at Marshall's, and then I work at DSS in the CPS unit.
Yep. So, all right. If you're ever in California, would like to see you. I don't know when would Isaac wants to go to California because
I'd love to go to California.
he wants to go work out there in some of the agriculture industry. So, does Isaac enjoy spending time with his 2 nephews? Absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Good, they can spend that with you now.
So, so anyway, somebody wants a joke from me before we head out.
Don't encourage it.
Before we head out, I really don't have one, but I'll just give you a quick one. What do you call a cow that's just had a calf? I mean, this is pretty
We've
scientific.
heard this one before
Have they
a
heard it?
million times.
Have they heard this one?
Yes.
It's decaffeinated.
Oh, goodness.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Okay, you want me to tell another one?
Caroline, they met you. How old were you when you got married?
How old was that?
6 years.
23.
Minus 6 from what you are now.
No, because y'all just celebrated.
What are you
6 years.
now?
I'm 28.
Okay,
Then you were
he's 22.
Yeah, 22. 24 with Judah, and then 26 with Levi, and now 28.
Okay. You didn't like my joke?
No.
Let me see if I can come up with a good one.
Oh, me.
I'm not gonna come up with a good one tonight.
Just be ready. He'll be back.
I'll be back.
All right, we're ready to pray.
We are getting ready to pray. Hey guys, if you've got a prayer request, drop it in the comment section very quickly because we're going to pray with you guys before we head out. We got 2 minutes. Now, when Leslie was married, how old was Caroline? When Leslie and I married, Caroline was 4 years old when Leslie and I got married. And I actually wrote my own wedding vows to Caroline. And I gave her her own wedding ring. I went and had a ring made for her in size for her and gave her a ring as well. And I still have that ring to this day.
Probably should get that from you sometime.
It won't fit.
Did you read that one? They would love for you to renew their vows.
Oh, that is cool, Nancy. They're having our 50th anniversary, April the 7th. Where do you guys live at, Nancy Brooks? Does Isaac mind working on the farm and helping around the chicken houses? What about Jamie? Does he like it as well? Isaac will do it if he has to do it, and Jamie doesn't mind doing it, but he's gone with his job a lot, so he
But
doesn't.
I love it.
Caroline loves it.
She's the
So
farmer.
does Jess.
And Jessica, she came out last night. She didn't get to work any, but she came out and kept us company while we were working.
I brought the snacks.
She brought the snacks.
Oh, Betty, that's really good. My granddaughter passed her state nursing exam. She's 22 years old. That is good. That is real good. We need more good nurses.
Gotta get down
For those that don't know, I'm a nurse. I don't work as one right now, but I'm a nurse.
I can't even get her to put a Band-Aid on my finger.
I have no sympathy.
All right, a lot of prayer requests coming in. Keep them coming, guys. We're going to pray over you guys and these tonight. So,
And again, thank you so much.
Yeah.
This tonight was about you guys.
Yeah.
and we just wanted to let you ask any questions you had, and just tell you guys thank you so much, because you are what has made my channel what it is, and we love and appreciate you all so very much.
Hey, I was gonna tell you guys this. Some of you guys follow her on Facebook on the Farming Pastor's Wife. Hop over to Instagram, follow her over there as well. She doesn't post a whole lot over there.
I'm trying. It's so hard for me to get my brain to go to different areas. So I'll like do really good on Instagram and forget Facebook, or I'll do really good on Facebook and forget Instagram. So
And then also too, if you choose to send us a personal Facebook request, tell us, send us a message. Hey,
I'm a viewer.
I'm a viewer, subscriber on the Farming Pastor's Wife, because usually if we don't know you, we don't accept you, because there's a lot of stalkers and viruses and all kind of stuff out there. So please, hackers. I
Yeah,
said
Not stalkers.
Yeah,
Them
hackers.
too.
Them too. But anyway, send us a message and say, hey, I follow you and Leslie, or Leslie on the Farming Pastor's Wife, and so that way we'll know to accept that you are a real person and not just a made up profile that's been. So anyway. Chef Jeffrey said it's not easy to post on
It's
multiple
not.
accounts. It's not.
And even though my Instagram is synced to my Facebook, I always go to Facebook first for some reason. And anyway,
Your
It's
Facebook is not linked to your Instagram.
yeah, it's my Instagram. If I post on Instagram, it automatically does it on Facebook,
And-
but not the other way around.
And the thing about it is,
She can change
I can
that for
change
you.
that.
Okay, see, I'm technologically challenged.
It's a generational thing.
you can post a video very easily on Facebook, and it's hard. You can't post it on Instagram. You can just share a link, and so it's.
Tammy, she
Oh.
still has her her PO box, so I always check that for her. So yes.
Oh no.
What?
What am I
4-year-old,
4-month-old.
4-month-old died. Oh, that's
I
awful.
can't
Ooh,
imagine.
at daycare. Not at daycare this week.
I can't
So
imagine.
sorry.
We had a 8-year-old boy a few miles from us get killed this week on a 4-wheeler accident. I don't know the details. He was riding his 4-wheeler, had his helmet on, and came across a barbed wire fence that caught him in his throat.
And he was knowledgeable about
Yeah.
that type of equipment. So
So good little farm,
sad.
good little farm boy. Accidents happen, and so it's tough.
ugh.
Okay, old school. You listen, Chef Jeffrey. You may have to give her a technologies class. She needs it.
I do. Do you use a camera or your phone?
That's a good question.
I would love to learn how to use a camera, and
Specifically to Chef Jeffrey, right?
yeah, that was specifically to Chef Jeffrey. But yeah, it's y'all. When I say it's bad, it's bad.
Hey, Will Sneed.
And Amy, I'm so glad you found our channel
What do you
too.
call a fake potato?
What do you call a fake potato? Instant potatoes?
Imitator.
An imitator.
An imitator.
Yeah, an imitator.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Oh, he has 4 cameras.
No.
Wow.
Karen, we're praying for that
4
too.
types of cameras depending on what type of video. I'm
Wow. I'm
What
bringing it back
type?
to
What
read.
type editing software do you use?
Whatever's on my phone.
No, I'm talking to him.
Oh.
Chef Jeffrey.
I thought somebody was asking me.
Do y'all see what I put up with?
What? What? You want up here?
Where can I find the Florence Nightingale lamp you mentioned in one of your videos?
My lamp. I don't.
Do you
I
want
don't-
to?
your nursing
Do you
My
want to?
nursing lamp.
Hang on. Do you want to purchase one personally? I think that's what they're asking.
Oh,
They want to find one.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I got mine.
Our nursing
I got
certificate.
mine at my pinning ceremony, so I'm not sure.
I'm sure you could find one on Amazon. You can find anything on
Getting
Amazon.
kisses.
3-year-old got shot here.
Oh, Mary, I'm glad y'all took time out to be here at our live event.
Regina Smith, love watching your channel. Not just cooking videos, but your families, babies, and the best jokes. Yes.
Oh my word.
They don't like you guys to egg me on about sharing my jokes.
I have used Filmora. Oh, Tammy, wow, thank you so much. I've actually used Filmora a little bit. Right now I'm using Action Director a lot. But
I made your black pepper shrimp, and it is delicious. I love that black pepper shrimp.
That's so good.
What is your genealogy?
genealogy.
Well, we're going to do the 1, 2, 3 me.
No, that's not what.
Well, like I said, they say we go back to Scotland or Scottish.
That's 23.
23 and me.
23 and me. 20. I don't know. 23 and me.
But there's also some English in me. There's also some German.
Family heritage. Oh man. Y'all are getting the raw and the real tonight.
We need to do that though. Didn't you do it?
Yes, I did it. Yeah,
You did it.
I did it. All right, we gotta pray, guys.
All right, yes.
We gotta pray.
It's after as we've been on over an hour.
Yeah, and we want you guys to be able to have some time to yourself tonight. I'm Welsh and French. I really think she's heavy Polish. I really do.
And
And Ireland.
yeah, I've got German.
So random.
I've got Irish, Scottish, and English. Because my mama's maiden name is Sykes, and so that's English.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna pray. You want to get Levi so we can pray?
I'm gonna let you pray tonight.
Come on, Levi.
All right, Mom. You want?
You go ahead.
All right, guys, we're going to pray, okay? All right, let's bow. We're going to pray. Father God, we thank you tonight for all the requests that came in. We just lift all these needs. There's been a shooting of an infant. There's been another one that passed away in daycare. There's a young man in a four-wheeler accident. There's all kind of needs that are on here tonight. Some that have lost siblings due to sickness and things like that. I just pray, God, that you would be with every one of them. Cancer diagnosis and all those things that scroll across the screen. May you just continue to provide comfort to each family. Most importantly, Lord, in those cases where healing is going to be brought, may you bring healing that only comes from you. We thank you for the ministry of this channel, how it's reaching across the globe, Lord, something that was just started out of fun. You've used it for your kingdom in a way that's greater than we could ever imagine. And God, we pray that you get all the glory for these things. Thank you for all the folks that have joined in here tonight. Thank you for these subscribers that have become a part of our family and friends, Lord. We just thank you for that. And may you continue to bless them in all of their endeavors. I pray for all the other YouTubers that's on here tonight, Lord, for Darlene and for Chef Jeffrey and anybody else that's watching on here that has a channel of their own. May you continue to use their platform to glorify you, Father, Lord, in all that's said and done. We love you tonight. In Jesus' name, amen and amen.
Amen. All right.
All right.
Oh my goodness, he's got my glasses coming off. Can you tell him good night?
Tell them good night.
Good night.
So have sweet dreams.
All right,
guys.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you guys.
We'll see you back tomorrow with the the day in the life of and couch time. It will be
Yep.
coming up tomorrow.
You're pulling my hair. All right, and remember.
You can fry.
Anything.
All right, guys.
Bye,
Good
y'all.
night, everybody.
Hey,
She always hits the wrong button.
I have to let him cut it off.
She makes me do it. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
where's Uncle Isaac?
I think